while I'm looking at mangoes. Thalinees down there. This is the flower patch 1. But as you've seen, we've progressed to 2 and 3, and we're over in Jib Joyces with flowers as well. And that mystery one, why did the tractor come in? Well, I can tell you, Thalinee cultivated it yesterday with the machine, and we put some manure in there, and she'll have more flowers in there, so she's still putting in more and more and more. But here, we're not putting in flowers. And the one over on the other side, the mystery one, well, apparently that's to replace this one, because in here we have corn, successful corn. So that's starting to come up. It grows very quickly once it starts. And so we're going to have a crop of corn in here as well. There's no rest for the wicked, especially when you've got a wife like Thalinee. And I must have been very wicked. It's now, it's about 6. We're up at 5. And I'm looking at there behind the tree. Beautiful morning, still. We're getting on with the chores on the farm. It sounds like sort of we do it every day. Why? Because I guess we love it. It's a different lifestyle. Can we do it forever? No, we can't. Well, let's do it now while we can. Thalinee's just papaya plant over there and some bananas. The rubber trees are coming along. They've been doused in a lot of water recently using the pump on Jib Joyces farm, a 1500 watt solar, and which they've never had before in their life. So we'll see what happens there. Mango, mango, mango. You think have some lemon here you can take, or not good? Yeah, you know. I see some fall down. Well, we had a great lunch at my favourite noodle shop out along the back road. and the back road from the farm, which rejoins the road to Royette. There's a small noodle place there. It's been gradually growing and growing, and they do great noodles. And so we had that, which you've just seen in the video. But now we need some more supplies for the farm. We need to do some more with the irrigation. We're running out of lengths of pipe to get the water to all the places we need it to go. And we find that we're having to remove the PVC pipe from one location to another location to another location, and that's all time consuming. It's taking away from actually getting the job done and getting the water to the areas that we need it to. So we decided to get some more piping and to try and cut down on that wasted time so that we can leave the piping in situ at the various locations and just make the connection at the pumps. So I'm off to the hardware store now and we'll catch up with you there. So guys, I've just been to my favourite hardware store, the little shop that's got an enormous warehouse hidden behind it. And if you see behind me, I have got some blue PVC pipe. We need that for irrigation on the farm. It's the 35mm. It's the grade 5. It's a thin wall material. That's all we need for irrigation. The 8.5 thick wall you normally use for fixed installations and house fittings and so on. But I've got 20 4-meter lengths of that, so I've got 2 packs of 10, and I've also got some 45-degree bends which make it easier to direct and sort of navigate through the obstacles on the farm. And that cost me a grand total of 1,000 baht, so sorry, 1145. The PVC 45 degrees, got 145 baht, and 1,000 baht for the pipe. So it's 80 meters for 1,000 baht. 1,000 sounds like a big figure. 1,000 baht is a little over $50, like it's about 21, 22 baht to the dollar. So 50 bucks in Australia. I could not do that. No way known. I'd be lucky to get even one bundle for that kind of money. It is so cheap for basic products like that. What can I say? I guess that there's less people in the food chain taking money for products like that. Whereas in many other, how to say, Western countries, I was looking for another word than that. I was looking for, how would you say, more mature commercially. The supply chains go from manufacturer to warehouse, to bulk warehouse, to breaking warehouse, to regional supplier, to regional supplier's warehouse. It goes on, and each one of those is a transport cost. Each one of those is a profit-taking exercise as it moves from one to another. In Thailand, the feeding frenzy is not as vicious, and so things get to you at a closer quotient to their real cost or their real value. And you know, we have this sort of love affair with saying products out of China are cheap. If they're that cheap monetarily wise, they've got to be really cheap quality wise. In the West, guys, we've been indoctrinated to believe that. The pure fact is that we pay way too much to too many hands in the Western countries. Everybody wants a profit margin,
and we pay too much for the goods. We really do.